Jordan knows he shouldn't eat this entire bowl of nachos, but tonight he's earned that right. Because a few hours ago in the middle of happy hour, he recognized a sign. Not from the gods or a bolt of lightning, but from a double heart, a kissy face, and a fourth ha in ha ha ha. That's when Jordan knew he was buzzed. So when it was time to go, he got a ride home instead of driving. Be a legend like Jordan. Recognize your buzzed warning signs and get a ride home. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
I tell my son, I love you every single day.
I love you.
Now, my dad has never said that to me. Not because he doesn't love me, but because culturally it wasn't comfortable for him. Now that he's a grandfather, he says, I love you to my son every time he sees him. My advice to all the fathers out there, forget the cultural restrictions. They grow up way too fast for you to waste even a single precious moment.
Hey guys, it's me, Isabella Gomez, filling in for Smokey Bear because he's got more to say than just...
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Like, if you're outside enjoying a barbecue, let a hamburger distract you from fire safety. Make sure you aren't dumping your hot coals or ashes onto the ground because that could start a wildfire. So take wildfire prevention seriously and let's save the world one day at a time. Juntos con Smokey Bear, podemos hacerlo. Go to smokeybear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
And hello and welcome, folks, back to the Ohlone College Broadcasting YouTube channel for this afternoon's presentation of Ohlone College Baseball Live from the campus of Mission College here in Santa Clara, California, just down the street from the home of the San Francisco 49ers, Levi Stadium. Folks, we got a game between the Mission College Saints and your Ohlone College Renegades. The Renegades coming into this game with a 29-1 record on the season, and of course for the first place Saints, 22-8-1. Correction, 28-1 for the Renegades, 22-8-1 for the Saints, as we welcome you back to Ohlone College men's baseball action live from the Ohlone College Broadcasting YouTube channel. This is Armando Galan, and thank you all so much again for joining us. I just realized our title is incorrect. It is 29-1 for the record for the Renegades. Final record there, okay, folks? Oh, goodness. It is a joy to be bringing you guys some live baseball action on the road this afternoon. And let's go over the starting lineup for your Ohlone College Renegades. It's going to go Lindbergh at first base and leading off. Batting second, Tabata in right field. Nystrom in center field. Batting third, Liao in left field. Batting fourth, Hom at short and batting fifth. Batting sixth and DHing Voltaggio. Batting seventh, Parker in third base. Batting eighth at second base is Leiterman. And batting ninth and catching this afternoon is Nathan Wood. And for the defensive alignment for the Saints, Payne is putting down the signs. Tapia in center field. Wong in left field. Doby is DHing. Stelling in right field. Ungst at first base. Ramirez at third base. Lamar at second base. And Johnson at short. And on the mound this afternoon is the right-handed pitcher Matthew Rowett. We'll get you his stats here in just a moment as his 0-0 breaking pitch finds the zone there to the leadoff batter Lindbergh for a first strike. First pitch at 2:31 here as we begin play in Santa Clara, California. The 0-1 on the ground up the middle and a base hit there to lead off for the Renegades. Award it to the man Lindbergh as he is at first. Here now is Mahi Tabata. Let's talk about Matthew Rowett's season. 36 innings pitched through 12 appearances now. It's his 12th appearance on the season. He has a save. He's 3-0, 37 hits, 18 runs, 17 earned runs, 9 walks, 27 struck out, 675 Ks through 9, a home run given up, and a 4.25 ERA. He's got the right-hander Mahida Tabata to deal with now, and he starts Mahi with the breaking ball that finds the zone. Looked like a slider there. And Mahi batting at .299 to start this game with 4 home runs and 22 driven in. He's got a runner at first in Will Lindbergh. And a lot of wind behind me, so you guys are going to hear that in the microphone. The 0-1, just off the outside and low there, a bit too low. So 1-1. And Lindbergh is a stolen base threat with 14 on the season. And so they're playing him on the bag here, trying not to allow him any room as this 1-1 is popped up to left center field, and it is caught over there by the left fielder Wong for the first out of the inning. And so here is the league-leading home run hitter, Jackson Nystrom, with 11 on the season. Batting at .414 to start play today. His 0-0 in there for a strike from Rowett. And so now the 0-1 from Rowett. Checking as Lindbergh got off the bag and now has to dive back on a snapback throw to first base. He's safe over there at first on a fastball that bounced to the plate, 1-1. And so now with the 1-1, Rowett checking Lindbergh. Here it comes home now. On the outside corner, missing the zone, and
Let's go, Jax! Let's go, Jax!
count is going to remain 2-1. I believe the call there was a balk, and Lindbergh is going to be awarded 90 feet there on the play. And so the 1-1, here it comes. Finds the zone there for a strike, 1-2. Now Nystrom awaiting his 1-2. Rowett checking Lindbergh. Here it comes. It is popped up to third and caught there for the second out of the inning. And so now with 2 out, here comes Ethan Liao. And Liao on the season batting at .409 with a homer and 19 driven in, .474 on base and .636 slugging. He's got 2 triples, 3 doubles, and 18 singles on the season. As his 0-0 is grounded and fouled to the right side, 0-1. On deck is our cover athlete this afternoon, Stevie Hom. And he would love to have an opportunity to swing the bat here in this top end of the first. 0-0 with the runner at second. Lindbergh, 0-1 count. Here it comes now from Rowett. Just a bit outside there. And Liao lays it off. And another balk called here. And so another 90 feet awarded. Rowett talking to the midfield umpire there after getting called for a second balk in this inning. Count now is 0-1 as the pitch did not count. And the 0-1 missing the zone, so it's 1-1 again. Lindbergh able to get a deep lead off of third base with the third baseman not playing on the bag and covering about normal depth at third base. The 1-1 fouled off back to the right side. And so Liao now got to try and protect here. Down in the count 1-2 with 2 out. So here comes the 1-2 now from Rowett. He kicks, he deals, and it is popped up to center field and shallow. And ranging all the way over is the center fielder. And he is going to make the play there to end the inning. And it looked like danger right there, but danger averted. And we will head into the top end of the bottom end of the first. 0-0 the score. We'll be back in 30 seconds after this break.
I tell my son, I love you every single day. Now, my dad has never said that to me. Not because he doesn't love me, but because culturally it wasn't comfortable for him. Now that he's a grandfather, he says, I love you to my son every time he sees him. My advice to all the fathers out there, forget the cultural restrictions. They grow up way too fast for you to waste even a single precious moment.
And we are back here on the Ohlone College Broadcasting YouTube channel. This is Armando Galan, and you are listening to Ohlone College Baseball live from the Ohlone College Broadcasting YouTube channel here on the Santa Clara campus of Mission College here. The Saints able to retire the Renegades after Lindbergh got on base with a leadoff single and reached all the way over to third, but didn't end up scoring. And so due up here for the Saints is going to be Payne, Tapia, and Wong. The catcher, center fielder, and left fielder in this game today for the Saints. Let's talk about their lineup. They got Payne, Tapia, Wong, Doby, Stelling, Ungst, Ramirez, Lamar, and Johnson. And for the defensive alignment for the Renegades, left to right in the outfield goes Liao, Nystrom, and Tabata. And from left to right in the infield, it goes Parker, Hom, Leiterman, and Lindbergh, with Wood putting down the signs behind us, behind home plate. And here now is the leadoff hitter, Payne. And his 0-0 in there for a strike. Starting pitcher this afternoon, Ethan Shaver.
That's a good sight to see.
And Shaver with his 0-1 delivery. Here it comes. Bounces to the plate, 1-1. Let's talk about Shaver's season. This is going to be his 10th appearance on the season. 4-1 on the season, 43 1/3 pitched, 26 hits, 22 runs, 17 earned runs. 1-1 in there for a strike on a fastball there. 22 walks, 40 striking out, 8.31 Ks through 9, a home run given up, and a 3.53 ERA. We'll go through his pitch repertoire in just a moment.
Yeah.
The count is 0-2. I don't know where I got the 1-1 from. So 0-1 was called a strike. Now here comes. Oh, it is 2-2. Goodness. Here comes the 2-2, bouncing to the plate. And it bounces to the plate. 3-2. It's a couple of light bulbs that are out over there on that scoreboard. It's going to be a little bit harder to read. Although we're kind of used to that as well. 3-2 here. It comes from Shaver. Fastball missing the zone. And a walk for Payne to start this game. now is Tapia. Let's talk about the pitch repertoire for Ethan Shaver. He's got a fastball, curveball, cutter, and changeup. So he checks the runner Payne at first base. A leadoff catcher, that's something you don't see every day. And he's going here on the first pitch, and it bounces stolen base for Payne. And if I could find the stat sheet that I had printed out for Mission, I could tell you what stolen base that is for him. I can't seem to find it for some reason. It's actually a bit frustrating, but oh well. The 1-0. Missing the zone, 2-0. And Shaver taking a moment here. And it seems that I printed out two of the same sheet for the stats. That's wonderful. As pitch clock violation is awarded to Shaver, so the count now is 3-0. Here comes the 3-0 home. In there for a strike. Tapia. Now awaiting his 3-1 with Payne in scoring position. Here comes the 3-1. Swung on and missed there. 3-2 the count. And so now the 3-2 from Ethan Shaver. Calling for a re-sign from Nathan Wood, and now they agree. Here comes the 3-2, and strike three called, a drop third strike there from Nathan, so he applies the tag, but Payne, in the midst of all the confusion, moves up to third, so it works like a sacrifice for the Saints. He swipes third, and here now is Wong. Wong winning his 0-0. Just missing the zone there, and a good take from him. Let's get himself ahead in the count. 0-1. Or 1-0. What am I talking about? 0-1. Goodness. And so the 1-0 in there for a strike. 1-1 now.
What was that?
1-1 in there for a strike from Shaver. Ahead in the count now. 1-2.
Working hard, Wood. Working hard.
So now the 1-2 from Shaver. Here comes home. It's a fastball extended on the outside corner. Swung on and fouled back to the screen by Wong. And Wong, who is batting at .382 with 5 homers and 39 driven in. Looking to try and bring in Payne. 1-2, just missing the zone there. And so for Payne, that'll be his 11th and 12th stolen base on the season. Goodness, was it finally able to find the stats. Here comes the 2-2 from Shaver. Fouled back to the right side. So here comes the 2-2 again. Grounded to the left side and foul. Goodness, this wind is really messing with my microphone here. Gotta try and block it somehow, some way, huh? This game is all over the place so far. 2-2. Here it comes from Shaver. And a dropped pitch there from Nathan Wood. Could have been strike 3 there. And so now 3-2 from Shaver. Here it comes. Time is called. Now everybody ready to go. 3-2, big pitch here with Payne at third. 1 out. Popped up to center field. Looks like it's deep enough to score a run. Nystrom makes the play. Payne is tagging up, and he is going to score. And it is 1-0 Saints. So that's what good base running gets you. So here now is Doby. And Jace Doby batting at .427 to start this game. 7 homers and 42 driven in with a .538 on base and a .726 slugging. His 0-0 bounces to the plate, 1-0. And so now the 1-0 coming home from Shaver. Here it comes. In there for a strike. Count now 1-1. Doby waiting the 0-1 or the 1-1. Here it comes on the ground and through the infield there for a base hit. A diving attempt over there at third base by Parker to no avail. Here comes Stelling. And he's got The House of the Rising Sun as his walk-up song. That's a 2 thumbs up over here. That's all I can give you, though. And Logan Stelling, as there's a pickoff play to first base over there. Doby to no avail. Logan Stelling, through 105 at-bats, has recorded a .352 batting average with 7 homers and 24 driven in on the season so far. Another pickoff play. So no avail of Doby over there, trying to keep him at first. And he is not really a base-stealing threat, only 4 on the season, although don't want to speak too soon here. As the 0-0 home from Shaver misses the zone, 1-0.
And then you went,
another PR.
And so Shaver now with his 1-0, awaiting. Here it comes home. It's a slider just missing the zone there, or missed the zone. Yeah, missed the zone. 2-0. Correction, that was a cutter. He doesn't throw a slider. Goodness. I know these pitch types.
that was bad.
2-0 now from Shaver. Here it comes home. Fastball fouled off. 2-1.
It's like I denied that. Who's that guy?
Dylan Ungst would have an opportunity to hit here if Stelling could keep the line moving. 2-1. On the outside corner, getting the call there is Shaver, a good spot there on that 2-1 breaking ball. 2-2 now. Shaver just a pitch away here from getting out of this jam. Let's see if Dobie's going to move at all. 2-2, he doesn't, and it is line into left center field, and Nystrom making the diving play there for the final out. Both outfielders converging there in Leal and Nystrom, last minute called Leal off and made the diving play for the final out of the inning. And so the Renegades give up 2 hits and 1 run. They have their work cut out for them now, down by 1 as we head to the top end of the second, 1-0.
Hey guys, it's me, Isabella Gomez, filling in for Smokey Bear because he's got more than just...
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Like, if you're outside enjoying a barbecue, don't let a hamburger distract you from fire safety. Make sure you aren't dumping your hot coals or ashes onto the ground because that could start a wildfire. So take wildfire prevention seriously and let's save the world one day at a time. Juntos con Smokey Bear, podemos hacerlo. Go to smokeybear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
And we are back here, folks, on the Santa Clara campus of Mission College. I want to thank the Mission College Athletic Director, John. Goodness, let me make sure I remember this last name here. Don't want to give somebody a thank you and then butcher their last name, you know what I mean? John Vlahos. Thank you so much for giving us permission to come into your facility and stream this game for our audience as well as yours. If you are listening, thank you so much. It's a beautiful campus and a beautiful field here at Mission College. And you know, that is saying a lot too, because a lot of people would make the argument that Ohlone has one of the most beautiful baseball fields altogether around the league, but this one definitely rivals Ohlone College. Beautiful backdrop showing all the big buildings here in the Mission College campus. As we return back to play. First pitch in there for a strike from Rowett to Stevie Hom, and Stevie on the season so far, recording a .333 batting average, 6 homers and 29 driven in. Is 0-1, just missing the zone there, 1-1. Stevie now trying to stay patient here and waiting for his pitch to hit. Here comes the 1-1. Whoa. Apparently that 1-1 missed the zone there. 2-1. So now the 2-1 coming home. Here it comes. And Stevie pops this one up to center field and deep. And Tapia's going all the way back there and makes the play on the warning track for the first out of the inning. Here now is Nino Voltaggio. And Voltaggio on the season batting at .246 with a 3 homers and 19 driven in is 0-0, missing the zone, 1-0. So with the 1-0 count, Voltaggio waiting from Rowett here, and Rowett gets the sign from Payne. Here it comes. Target is set outside. It's a fastball, finding the spot there and getting the call for the strike. So now the 1-1 from Rowett to Voltaggio, just missing the zone there on a breaking ball that was inside. 2-1. Taggio now awaiting his 2-1 from Rowett. Here it comes. Fastball check, swung and fouled to the right side. 2-2 now. Can't really see the home crowd here as there's a booth blocking my my view from the home crowd, although the away crowd, the Renegades crowd, pretty big so far today. A lot of people making the drive here. 2-2, breaking ball missing the zone, 3-2. And why not? It's just a 15-minute drive from Ohlone College. Not too big of a road trip whatsoever. And a monumental game for both teams. This could really shape up playoff seedings and even possibly determine first place. As this is on the ground, a diving play over there by Lamar as he slides back up there, all-in-one motion. Goes from the dive to a slide, gets back up and throws to first in time for the second out of the inning. Great play there. And here now is Nick Parker. Parker batting at .275, no homers on the season and 6 driven in. Has a double also. His 0-0 well outside. Missing the zone, 1-0. And he's getting the start, of course, with a broken hand suffered to Cameron Calvillo during the West LA trip. Here comes the 1-0. In there for a strike. 1-1. Parker now awaiting from Rowett. The 1-1. Here it comes. Fouled off to the right side. 1-2. Rowett doing a good job pounding the zone with some tough stuff. Not really giving these Renegade hitters anything easy to hit. Everything is on the corners. Trying to extend the zone a little bit on hitters, and it's working so far. 1-2, here it comes. On the ground to the left side, fielded at short by Johnson, throwing to first in time for the out, and that'll do it. 1-2-3 go the Renegades here in the top of the second, and we will head to the bottom of the second. 1-0 Saints.
Where's your emergency?
Everyone's on their way. What happened? Your friend's not safe. She's dead? Yes, please get my mom and dad. Oh my God!
And we are back here on the Ohlone College Broadcasting YouTube channel. This is Armando Galan, and you are listening to Ohlone Baseball live for the Ohlone College Broadcasting YouTube channel. And so far, it's been the difference. The only difference so far in this game has just been exceptional base running from the Saints, which resulted in a run scored in the first inning, a leadoff walk, stolen base, and then another stolen base on a pass ball. And then just a simple sacrifice fly from Wong. And that's what got us into this position, folks. And so here now is Dylan Engst. And he is batting at .363 to start this game. 4 homers on the season, 33 driven in, 17 walks, and an on-base percentage of .447, .602 slugging. So that's what you call a pretty elite year at the plate, if I do say so myself. The left-handed hitter facing the right-handed pitcher, Ethan Shaver, who is starting his second inning of work and only giving up 1 hit. And that hit didn't even score a run. His 0-1 0-0 swung on and missed. Here comes his 0-1 now to the plate. Fastball in there for a strike, 0-2. And Unks is batting from the left side. The wind in gusts blowing to right center field, at least up to 23 miles an hour. On average, it is about 10 to 11 miles an hour as the 0-2 bounces to the plate there. And an appeal to first base. No swing there, says the first base umpire. 1-2. And so this does help every left-handed hitter, especially when you're talking about gusts of 23 miles an hour. You can get jammed and still hit one way out there. It's 370 to right center field as the 1-2 is knocked down by Nathan Wood. 2-2. It's a bit high and outside there off the right hand of Shaver. Looks like he's trying to find some comfort up there on that mound. 2-2, here it comes home. Swung on and missed on a fastball. Elevated on the outside corner. The second strikeout of the game for Ethan Shaver. And here now is the third baseman, Ramirez. And Alan Ramirez batting at 347. His 0-0 line high and deep to left. It is off the bottom of the wall. Fielded by Nystrom. Ramirez is going to stay at second, and he has a one-out double here. And so ambush tactic there working for Ramirez. Gets himself a double. Here now is the second baseman, Lamar.
I had a dream I could buy my way to heaven. When I awoke, I slid that on a necklace. I told God I'll be back in a second. Man, it's so hard not to act reckless.
Amias Lamar batting at 287 with a homer and 26 driven in, on base of 326, and slugging at 393. He's got a runner in scoring position, being Ramirez at second base. Here comes the 0-0 from Shaver. Popped up to right field, and Mahi doing the pop-up dance and fields it. Ramirez tagging up to third, and the relay not in time. It gets behind Parker, but a good job there of Shaver to cover there to not allow a 90 feet mistake that could have proved catastrophic for the Renegades. 90 feet awarded, though, on a productive out from Lamar. There are two outs here in the inning, and here now is Johnson. Hasanai Johnson batting at 307. Anytime you have a 9-hole hitter batting at 300, I think it's been a good year for your team. On the ground, through the infield, RBI single for Johnson. That'll be good for his 17th RBI on the season, and it is 2-0 Mission. And so here now is Payne. And Payne, who walked in his first attempt, pickoff play back to first base there of Johnson to no avail. So he's 0 for 0 today, and let's talk about his season. He's batting at 339 to start this game, 5 homers, 30 driven in. Another pickoff play to first to no avail there. And that is recorded through 127 at-bats. He's seen the most at-bats out of all these Saints with 127, and then Wong with 123, and Lamar at 122. And those are the guys that have seen the most action this season at the plate. First 0-0 pitch there in there for a strike from Ethan Shaver to Payne. So he's ahead in the count, 0-1. This is where I really wish I brought something other than just this hoodie, because this wind, I'm in the shade, and this wind is really starting to make the day really chilly. Very cold. Another pickoff play of first base. 4 now in this at bat alone. We've only had one pitch or one pitch in this at bat. Did they go to him a 5th time here? Here it comes. High and outside, missing the zone, 1-1. And so now the 1-1. No, another pickoff play. Are we going to see 2 pickoff plays in a row again? Let's see what happens here. 5th pickoff play in this inning. Come on, Ethan. Pull that back. Pull that leg back. And no, Payne is stealing second, and the pitch goes wild. And Payne didn't really notice it. Otherwise, if he did, he probably would have had a chance to get up to third there. Still a stolen base from him, and it's his 3rd of the game. And the pitch was, of course, a ball on a wild pitch there, so it's 2-1 now. Sorry, Johnson stole the base. I don't know why I'm saying Payne stole the base. So that's Johnson's first stolen base of the game. And a pickoff play. Back to second in time for the out there. And so the 6th pickoff play of Johnson finally gets him there. And that'll end the inning. And so the Renegades, that's how you stop a rally from even happening. You go over there, pick them off, and end the inning. So we'll be back in 30 seconds after this break. You are listening to Ohlone Baseball live from the Ohlone College Broadcasting YouTube channel.
Jordan knows he shouldn't eat this entire bowl of nachos, but tonight he's earned that right. Because a few hours ago in the middle of happy hour, he recognized a sign. Not from the gods or a bolt of lightning, but from a double heart, a kissy face, and a 4th ha in ha ha ha. That's when Jordan knew he was buzzed. So when it was time to go, he got a ride home instead of driving. Be a legend like Jordan. Recognize your buzzed warning signs and get a ride home. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
And we are back here on the Ohlone College Broadcasting YouTube channel. This is Armando Galan, and you are listening to Ohlone College Ohlone College Baseball on the Ohlone College Broadcasting YouTube channel. And folks, it's been a good one so far. 2-0 here early for the Saints. And it came from an RBI single from Johnson and an RBI single from Doby. The Renegades so far with 1 team hit belonging to Will Lindbergh. And they got to start cutting into this deficit here before it starts getting out of hand. Down too early here.
Get on the base, baby.
Matthew Leiderman now coming to the plate. Let's talk about Leiderman's season so far. Batting at .300, no homers on the season, 14 driven in, 400 on base, and 317 slugging. His 0-1 in there for a strike, or his 0-0 in there for a strike, 0-1. Here comes the 0-1 now from Rowett. He's been pitching very good so far. High and outside, 1-1. You know, it's funny. If you say if you want to say high and inside, you know, you want to be cool about it, you can say high and tight. What do you say when you're outside? You can't say loose. It just does not sound right. 1-1. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Oh, it says a foul tip actually. So foul tip back into the glove. All the same. 1-2. Leiderman wearing the number 19, playing at second base this afternoon. Here comes this 1-2, bouncing to the plate. 2-2. The 2-2 here comes home. Leiderman high and deep to left center field, and it is off the bottom of the wall. Leiderman rounding first, heading to second. He has a leadoff double. And here now is Nathan Wood. And Nathan Wood batting at .263 on the season with a .434 on base and a .368 slugging. A homer and 16 driven in on the season for him. His 0-0 low and outside. 1-0 the count. On deck is Will Lindbergh. Until now, was the only hit for the Renegades here through the first part of the lineup as this 1-0. Squared up to bunt by Woody, but pulls it back last second there on a fastball that was never really in the strike zone to begin with. And it was a good decision there. He's ahead in the count now 2-0. Infield not playing in with the potential bunt coming from Wood, and he's not going to try and square up here. Watches a 2-0 breaking ball leave the zone 3-0. And Wood showing some good discipline here in this at-bat, putting himself in the ultimate hitter's count here with a runner at second. Leiterman. Decent speed out of Leiterman. Can definitely score here. 3-0. And it bounces to the plate, so Wood will take his base. We got a runner at second and first. None out. And so here now is Will Lindbergh. The wind pushing really hard out to right field now. And Lindbergh going to try and lay down a bunt here. Pulls back, and it's a called strike. 0-1 the count. And Payne giving the infield a sign here. The count. Here it comes. Squared up to bunt is Lindbergh. He pulls back. It's a fastball in there for a strike. 0-2 the count. And so Lindbergh now going to have to pull away the bunts and try to swing away here. 0-2, here it comes. Swung on and missed, and a 3-pitch strikeout there from Will Lindbergh. Not something that we see too often from him. So here now is Mahi. And now the Saints, a ground ball away here from getting out of this, and that would be the ultimate momentum play for them. Renegades got to try and get something here. Anything. Mahi takes in there for a strike. Rowett, 4 straight strikes here after allowing 2 runners on with none out. So you can't say he's shy under pressure. He is attacking this zone. 0-1, here it comes. Fastball in there for a strike. 0-2. And it was on the outer half and elevated in the zone there. Right off the corner. And so Mahi gonna have to try and protect here. 0-2. Rowett kicks and deals. Bounces to the plate, and a good sliding stop there from Payne to keep it in front of him. 1-2. So the 1-2, here it comes. Mahi pops this one up to left field. It is shallow, coming in, and it falls for a base hit. And Leiterman's seen it the entire way. Head first dive at home. He is safe. The ball gets into the infield, gets behind Payne, and Payne dropping the ball there and letting it get behind him, able to allow both runners to move up. And so it looks like it's going to be scored, just a hit only. But now both runners in scoring position there and an RBI single. Well, now a double, RBI double for Mahi.
Let's go, Jax. Come on, Jax.
And so here now is Jackson Nystrom, leading home run hitter in the league, as he swings and fouls off his 0-0. Back to the screen, 0-1. Right-hander number 27 from Livermore, California. He's got Mahi at second and Wood at third. With only one out in the inning, 1 to tie here for the Renegades, down by 1. The 0-1 missing the zone, 1-1. And so the 1-1, here it comes home from Rowett. Kicks and deals, on the ground and fouled. Jackson just a bit in front of that pitch.
Oh, nice. Do a job, Jax. Do a job.
And so Nystrom now, 1-2. Waiting for Rowett, here it comes. Elevated fastball swung on and missed there by Jackson for the second out of the inning. And that's one heck of a pitch there from Rowett to sit down Jackson Nystrom. Power versus power, and the pitcher wins the matchup. And so here now is Leal, and getting instructions from Stevie Hom. Extend the inning. Stevie Hom wants a chance to hit. As the 0-0 bounces to the plate, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Slider missing the zone there, 2-0. And we got a plane coming overhead from the Santa Clara Airport. You guys are going to hear that in the background. 2-0 now coming from Rowett. Here it comes. Fastball high and outside. Missing the zone, 3-0. And so Leal may get something to hit here, I would imagine. They don't want to walk Leal with the bases loaded and leave him loaded for Stevie Hom. That's a situation that the Saints would probably want to avoid. 3-0, here it comes. In there for a strike. Rowett trying to grind his way out of this inning and out of this jam. Trying to minimize the damage to 1 run. The 3-1 coming to Ethan Leal. Here it comes. And it misses the zone. Ball 4. Stevie Hom is going to come and have a chance to hit. And that slider had some movement on it, as that started way out of the zone and almost broke back into the zone there from Rowett. And here now is Stevie Hom. His 0-0 delivery swung on and missed there. And Stevie doing his little customary walk out of the box, all around the box. And take a little practice swing, gets yourself back in there. Load up and get ready here. Here comes your 0-1 from Rowett. High and outside, missing the zone. And Stevie Hom doing his best Juan Soto impression there. He's a fun player to watch. Definitely he's going to do great things at the next level should he have the opportunity, and he definitely should. 1-1, here it comes. And it is lined into center field for a base hit. Wood is going to score. Mahi being waved around third. He's going to score, and the Renegades have taken the lead on a 2 RBI single from Stevie Hom. Oh man, if you guys were not excited for this game, are you now? This is going to be one heck of a game, folks. Here now is Voltaggio, grounded into a 4-3 in his last opportunity. He's got 2 runners on now with 2 out. His 0-0 outside, missing the zone, 1-0. The 1-0, here it comes. Line into left center field. It is going to get down for another base hit. Voltaggio's going to second. Hom rounds third. He's going to score. It's a 2 RBI double, and the Renegades have exploded in this inning, scoring 5 runs. And here now is Nick Parker, the 8th Renegade bat to come up to hit in this game, or in this inning. As he takes high and inside, missing the zone, 1-0. And another balk called against Ruitt. And now a mound visit as Voltaggio is going to move up to third. We have a mound visit here. We'll take a break here for the mound visit. 30-second timeout.
Jordan knows he shouldn't eat this entire bowl of nachos, but tonight he's earned that right because a few hours ago in the middle of happy hour, he recognized a sign, not from the gods or a bolt of lightning, but from a double heart, a kissy face, and a fourth ha in ha ha ha. That's when Jordan knew he was buzzed. So when it was time to go, he got a ride home instead of driving. Be a legend like Jordan. Recognize your buzzed warning signs and get a ride home. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
And we are back from the break here as we return back to the situation. A runner at third being Voltaggio here for the Renegades. They've exploded for 5 runs here in this top of the third, blowing this game wide open. Parker up to hit, grounded into a 6-3 in his last opportunity. He's the 8th Renegade bat to come to hit. The 1-0 from Ruitt, missing the zone, 2-0.
Let's go, Park.
Now the Renegade bench really starting to get into it here. Here comes the 1-0. In there for a strike. 2-1. And it was the inner part of the zone there against Parker. Low and inside. Actually, it should be 1-0. Goodness. 1-0, here it comes. Line deep to center field. Back by the warning track and off the glove of the center fielder, Tapia. Voltaggio's gonna score. It is 6-2 Renegades. And the Renegades have batted around.
Hey, Matt, you started this thing. Let's go, baby.
And Matthew Leiterman, who started this rally with a leadoff double here, gets his second opportunity to hit in this inning alone. 1 for 1 in scoring. And this is popped up to center field, and Tapia is there for the final out of the inning, but not before the Renegades absolutely explode this game wide open, scoring 6 runs. And we'll be back here in 30 seconds after this break. 6-2 Renegades here on the Ohlone College Broadcasting YouTube channel.
tell my son, I love you every single day. Now, my dad has never said that to me. Not because he doesn't love me, but because culturally it wasn't comfortable for him. Now that he's a grandfather, he says, I love you to my son every time he sees him. My advice to all the fathers out there, forget the cultural restrictions. They grow up way too fast for you to waste even a single precious moment.
And so we are back here in the Santa Clara campus of Mission College, and the Saints trailing in this game by a score of 6-2. And it is their opportunity now to try and rebuttal some of these runs that the Renegades rattled off here in the top of the third inning. And so coming in to hit now is going to be Tevis Payne II. And what is going to try to be at least the rebuttal to all these runs scored. So here we go. The 0-0. Bouncing to the plate and past the glove of Nathan Wood. 1-0. And so the 1-0 here comes. Line into right center field, and that is going to get down for extra bases. Hits off the bottom of the wall, and Payne is going to go to second for a leadoff double. And so here now is Tapia. And Gabriel Tapia batting at .406 on the season. What a wonderful batting average that is. A homer and 19 driven in. And .443 on base, .609 slugging. His 0-0. Missing the zone, 1-0. And so Shaver now getting the sign from Wood. Here on this 1-0 delivery. Oh, and a fake on the pickoff play there by Stevie Hom to get Payne to go dive back to second there on that play. And it distracts Tapia. He's laughing about it himself as he swings and misses there at his 1-0. Oh my goodness, that was hilarious there from Stevie Hom. Completely faked out Payne there. And he worked hard to get over to second. 1-0, here it comes. Breaking ball well outside there. 2-1. I wonder if there will be a snapback pickoff play to second at some point. Leiterman is playing well off the bag, though, not at normal second base depth. I would say he's probably playing closer to first base than he is playing to second base there. Well shifted over to the right as the 2-1 is fouled off to the left side. 2-2. As for Stevie Hom, though, I would say up to normal shortstop depth. Here's your 2-2. Popped up to center field, and Nystrom ranging all the way back, doing the pop-up dance, and records the first out of the inning. And his throw back to Stevie Hom, a little bit offline. Stevie able to go and range it all the way over to gun that one down and not allow a throwing error. Another 90 feet to score Payne there. He's going to go to third, though, and there is one out in the inning. Here is Wong now. the left fielder. And Carter, Wong fouling off his 0-0 to the right side, 0-1. So the 0-1, here it comes. Fastball grounded to Leiterman. A run is going to score, and it works as a sacrifice there on a 4-3 ground out from Wong. And so the Saints put up another run there. Makes the game now 6-3. Hey, I mean, this early, you're willing to take that if you're the Renegades, but you're also willing to take that if you're the Saints. It's a win-win. You get the out, you get a run. And so the 0-0 in there for a strike to the next batter, Doby, who had an RBI single in his last opportunity, scoring Payne. And now Doby popped it up to right field, and Mahi making the play there as he lost his cap also on the play. With the wind blowing really hard out to right field for the final out of the inning. And so the Renegades give up one off of one hit and no errors to report for either team so far. We'll head into the top end of the fourth. 9 runs, and we're only 3 innings through this game, folks. That's all I gotta say. We'll be back in 30 seconds after this break.
Jordan knows he shouldn't eat this entire bowl of nachos, but tonight he's earned that right. Because a few hours ago in the middle of happy hour, he recognized a sign. Not from the gods or a bolt of lightning, but from a double heart, a kissy face, and a fourth ha in ha ha ha. That's when Jordan knew he was buzzed. So when it was time to go, he got a ride home instead of driving. Be a legend like Jordan. Recognize your buzzed warning signs and get a ride home. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
And we are back here, folks, and Dennis Harper wants to know, how did Ohlone score? Oh my goodness. I think a better question is, how did they not score? So let's talk about it. Linerman and Wood both got on, and then Mahi was able to score Linerman on an RBI single. Then Nystrom struck out, Liao walked, Stevie came up, 2 RBI single, Voltaggio 2 RBI double, Parker then scored Voltaggio on a double, and then Linerman came back up and flew out to center field to end the inning. And so to start the inning here for the Renegades, here is Nathan Wood, and he pops up his 0-0 way up there into left field, now back by the warning track to make the play for the first out there. Was Wong. So that is the first out of the inning. That just gives you an idea as to how hard the wind is blowing. That looked like a routine pop-up, and then it just carried all the way back to the warning track there. So here now is Will Lindbergh, and Lindbergh takes outside for a strike. 1 for 2 with a hit and a strikeout. Lindbergh now 0-1. Here it comes home from Rowett. Outside, missing the zone. And Rowett, after having that inning where it just seemed like everything that could possibly go wrong there with 2 out did go wrong, he's going to have another opportunity here. And this is the golden opportunity for him now. Got to put up a strong inning. 1-1, here it comes. Fastball on the outside corner, missing the zone. 2-1. So now with the 2-1, Rowett. Here it comes. Fastball fouled off to the left side. 2-2 now. And the trees are rustling about out there in the deep outfield, in the deeper parts of the campus for Mission College. 2-2 again. Here it comes. Outer half, and strike 3 called. The second time that Lindbergh is down on strikes this afternoon. Here and now is Mahi. And Mahida Tabata, 1 for 2 with a RBI single in his last opportunity. Here comes this 0-0. Bounce into the plate. 1-0. Whew. It is really starting to get cold now with the wind picking up and the sun ever so slightly going down here every single second of the day. 1-0, here it comes. Fastball line into the right side, and the right fielder having trouble with it. It goes right over his head. Stelling thought he had it, and then the wind just took it way deeper into the outfield than he was expecting. He was expecting that it was going to go right into a line, right into his glove. He wasn't going to need to get back at all. And then he realized in his very last second there that it was going over his head. And so a break goes in the favor there for the Renegades. The wind picked up there as Mahi swung the bat. He gets a double here, and now it comes Nystrom. And Nystrom, high and deep to right center field. Bye, baby! The 12th homer of the season for Jackson Nystrom. Doesn't even wait, swings at his first pitch and takes it deep to right center field. And Oppo Taco for the home run king as he steps on home. It is 8-3 Renegades. And so here now is Ethan Liao. As he swings and misses there at his 0-0 delivery. Count now 0-1, Rowett. You got a feel for the guy as he was a pitch away from getting out of this inning. And then one awkward play happens, then he gives up a 2-run homer, and it's a snowball effect so far for Mission, as it seems now that the Renegades firmly have momentum in their hands, and the Saints have to do something in order to try and tip the balance back in their favor. As Liao fouls off his 0-1, here comes his 0-2, and it looked like it might have hit him, but it did not. It was off the glove of Payne, so it's 1-2. If that would have hit him, it would have hit him right on the hand, so thank goodness it did not hit him. 2-2 now, or 1-2 now as he stands back in the box. Here it comes. Swung on a miss, a drop third strike there from Payne. Throws it to first in time for the out, and so that'll do it. The Renegades score 2 on a Jackson Nystrom 2-run shot. We'll be back here in 30 seconds after this break. 8-3, Renegades lead.
I tell my son, I love you every single day. Now, my dad has never said that to me. Not because he doesn't love me, but because culturally it wasn't comfortable for him. Now that he's a grandfather, he says, I love you to my son every time he sees him. My advice to all the fathers out there, forget the cultural restrictions. They grow up way too fast for you to waste even a single precious moment.
And fans, we are back here on the Ohlone College Broadcasting YouTube channel. So far, it has been the Renegades here through 4.5 by a score of 8-3. But it started off 2-0 in favor of the Colts here. And this is a real, it's the Saints. Goodness, what am I saying? The Colts. What is wrong with me here? And this is a very important inning for the Saints here, as the 0-0 is grounded through the infield for a base hit, and the action starts automatically. Goodness. Stelling there with a base hit. Here comes the first baseman now, Ungst. And so anyways, as I was saying, this is an important inning for the Saints here. Running out of momentum, the Renegades starting to run away with it here, up 8-3. And so now you gotta, try and manufacture something in your favor, especially now. They've scored in every inning so far, and so I imagine that that's a streak that they want to try and keep going here. Yes, Unks takes his 0-0 in there for a strike, and a pitch or pick-off play back over to first of Stelling to no avail. So Stelling, Unks, and Ramirez all due up. Here comes the 0-1 now. And it is grounded to the right side. Linerman to Hom, over to Lindbergh, in time for the double play. So there are now 2 out in the inning. Here now is Ramirez. As Ramirez awaits the 0-0, and it bounces to the plate, 1-0. The 1-0 coming home now from Shaver. Here it comes. Breaking ball well outside, 2-0. And now with the 2-0, Shaver awaiting. Here it comes home. And it hit Ramirez right across the back there. And so he will take first base there on a hit by pitch. Here now is Ramirez. Or sorry, Lamar, correction. I beg your pardon there. Yeah, it's Lamar. 0 for 1 on the afternoon with a fly out to right field in his last opportunity. His 0-0 in there for a strike. Fastball low and inside there. Count now 0-1. And a pickoff play back to first there.
He's the
And the 0-1, line back up the middle, diving play there by Stevie Hom, but cannot quite make the play. It is a base hit for Lamar, and Ramirez moves up to second on the play. Can't quite move up to third, though. And so Lamar now 1 for 2. Here now is the 1 for 1 Johnson. Was picked off after reaching second after hitting in his last opportunity. He's got 2 runners on now. So Johnson awaiting his 0-0 pitch here from Shaver. Here it comes. And the 0-0 low and inside there. Missing the zone. 1-0. Goodness, I'm not lighting up the bases here. Got 2 runners on. What am I doing here? 1-0. Bunt there with 2 out. Not sure how I feel about that right there, but pulled back and called for a strike there. And Johnson, he does have good speed. I wonder if he feels like he can try and beat out a throw from Nick Parker if he lays one down the third baseline. 1-1. And he pulls this one back and swings, and it's again another line drive right up the middle. Diving play from Stevie Hom in and out of his glove. It is a double for Johnson and an RBI. Lamar goes to third. Johnson gets a double, and it is 8-4. Renegades lead by 4 here. Here now is Payne, and this is a very, very important inning here with the Renegades bullpen now starting to get some action. I see Nate Rosser warming up over there. As the 0-0 in there for a strike to Payne. This is really important here. If you're the Saints, you feel like you absolutely need these runs right now. Both of these runs that are on the board here. Or on the base pad, rather, not quite on the board. But they could be. And Payne fouls off his 0-1. Back to the screen, 0-2. Shaver here, just a pitch away from getting out of this jam. A 2-out jam after getting a double play there. And if the Renegades don't turn this double play, what are we talking about here? Huh? Huge that they were able to pull off that double play. So big plays all around here from both teams, really demonstrating that these teams are both very good baseball teams. As this 0-2 bounced to the left side and fouled. Payne, who was 1 for 1 with a walk. He has scored both times that he has reached, or no, he has scored only once. Reached third in his last time on base. Oh, 2, here comes home. He lines this one, and it is caught on a diving play there by Nick Parker in the hot corner. And that definitely would have scored 2 runs there for the Saints. But Parker, showing his poise and his reflexes there on that play, ends the inning. What a play there. 2 thumbs up here as we'll head into the top end of the 5th inning. Scores 8-4, Renegades.
I tell my son, I love you every single day. Now, my dad has never said that to me. Not because he doesn't love me, but because culturally it wasn't comfortable for him. Now that he's a grandfather, he says, I love you to my son every time he sees him. My advice to all the fathers out there, forget the cultural restrictions. They grow up way too fast for you to waste even a single precious moment.
All right, fans, and we are back here. And fans, how are we doing in the chat, by the way? How is everybody doing? Are you guys enjoying this or what? Are you not entertained? This has been a game so far, to say the least. I mean, oh my goodness. Hats off to both teams bringing their absolute A game so far. And I have a feeling it's only going to get better from here, folks. So leading off here in the top end of the 5th inning is going to be Stevie Hom. And Hom is 1 for 2 with 2 RBIs. And he lines his 0-0 high and deep to left center field in the park and caught on the warning track there by Tapia. And that got everybody jumped out of their seats immediately because, I mean, contact has been loud today so far, to say the least. And so here now is Nino Voltaggio. He too is 1 for 2 on the afternoon. He's got an RBI. And time is called here by Curran. And it seems that he is talking to the home plate umpire. I'm not sure what this conversation is about exactly. And clearly, Curran's seeing something that is raising some concern from him. And so here we go. After the time is called, Voltaggio steps back in the box. We got 1 out, 0-0 count. Here it comes home. Voltaggio takes on a pitch that was well outside, and it is 1-0. Heck of a ball game so far. You can tell both teams want this game. For sure, Dave. Both teams want this game, and I mean, this is just going to be one of those games where one of these teams, unfortunately, is just going to have to lose. I mean, you watch this game and you want to just give both teams a win because of how much effort they're giving. This is energy. This is college baseball at its best. Community college baseball at its best. As the 1-0 is in there for a strike to Voltaggio. Roette trying to grind here out of this inning and stop the momentum that the Renegades have had offensively. 1-1. Here it comes. Outside, 2-1. Two and one, here it comes. Fastball in there for a strike, 2-2. And if you are enjoying this so far, we got 3 games between the Saints and the Renegades. This is the first of 3. Thursday at 2:30 p.m. Be down at the Ohlone College Fremont campus at Renegade Field for Game 2. Game 3 is happening on Saturday here as the 2-2 is swung on and missed there by Voltaggio. And there are 2 out in the inning. Unfortunately for Game 2, Game 3 rather, not Game 2. Game 3, which is happening on Saturday this weekend. I will be in San Diego doing the San Diego State Admitted Student Event weekend. So I'll be touring around San Diego State, checking out the off-campus housing and a bunch of other things and seeing if that is where my future lies. So, no stream, so if you want to be here, you know where to go. Mission College in Santa Clara, California. The 0-0 to Nick Parker. Misses in the zone, 1-0. Here it comes now from Roette. Missing the zone, 2-0. And Parker also had an RBI in his last opportunity. Scored home Voltaggio, goodness. Scored home Voltaggio in his last opportunity. The 2-0 in there for a strike, 2-1. Or 2-1, goodness. 2-1 to count. Linerman on deck. 1 for 2 in the afternoon. Parker, also 1 for 2 in the afternoon. Here comes his 2-1 home. Here it comes. Fastball, check, swung, fouled off to the right side. 2-2. 2-2, here it comes. Breaking ball in there for strike 3 called, and that'll end the inning. And so the Renegades go down 1-2-3. We'll head into the bottom end of the 5th. It is 8-4, Ohlone College.
Where's your emergency? Everyone's on the way. What happened? Your friend's not breathing. She's dead? Yes, please get my mom and dad. Oh my God!
All right, folks, and we are back here, bottom end of the 5th inning, due up and ready to go. And we got Tapia, Wong, and Doby all coming up to hit here. And Tapia's walk-up music hits. Here he comes now to the plate for his 3rd at-bat of the game. And Gabriel Tapia waiting his 0-0. Here it comes. And it's a breaking ball missing the zone. 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. On the ground to the right side and through Lindbergh's glove, but covered there by Leiderman, and he makes the spinning throw back to first in time for the first out. What a play by Matthew Leiderman.
I love it though. I love it though.
And so here now is Wong. After the 4-3 ground out from Tapia, he takes first pitch strike there. Count now 0-1. Here it comes now from Shaver. Wong takes a pitch that bounces to the plate. 1-1 the count now. So here comes the 1-1. Fastball in there for a strike. 1-2. Wong now. Gotta try and protect 1-2 here. Here comes from Shaver. Way in tight there. Missing the zone. 2-2. The 2-2, here it comes. Chopped to the left side and fouled. 2-2 still. Left fielder Wong now battling here, trying to find a way aboard. 2-2, here it comes from Shaver. Line to the left side, and it gets through the glove of Stevie Hom. Wong is going to have a 1-out single, and Stevie Hom just having a very uncharacteristic day when it comes to his glove so far. It's all right. It happens to the best of them. That's a tough play to make, too, as the ball really died right when it got to him, and it bounced, took an awkward hop away from his glove, and really isn't much you can do. You played it perfectly, at least in your brain, and then the ball just does whatever the ball wants to do. That's the official call, folks. Dobie now up to hit. 1 for 2 on the afternoon, and he takes pitch that misses the zone. 1-0. He pickoff play back over to Wong at first base. To no avail. And so now the 1-0. Coming home to Dobie on the ground. Parker to second. And Linerman back to first. Not in time there for the 5-4-3 double play. The Renegades do get the lead runner, and there are 2 out now in the inning. And Stelling now up to hit. The right fielder this afternoon. He's got a tough assignment with this wind blowing as hard as it is. And he lines this one to the right side, and it bounces away from Linerman there for a base hit. Great job there on that 0-0 fastball there from Stelling. Just lined it right back where it came from. And here now comes Ungst, the first baseman. And so 2 runners on, 2 out. Shaver got to try and find a way to put away Ungst. And Ungst trying to find a way to keep the line moving here. Oh, swung on and missed there. And this is power versus power here. Fastball swung right through. Dylan Ungst with 4 homers on the season and 33 driven in with a .363 batting average. This is the guy that the Saints want up. So now at the 0-1 count, Shaver checking the runner at second now. Kicks and deals. Fastball line into center field, and it's going to get down for a base hit. 1 run is going to score, and that's going to be Dobie. Going to third is Stelling, and it is now 8-5 Renegades.
Man, con todo lo que tengo y también quieren verse así. Yo te cobraba 500 y ahora son 500,000. Yo tengo muchos enemigos, no me puedo dormir. Yo nunca me voy a dormir. Por eso es que yo ando con mi ganga. Pero le compramos los R y los AK. 700 en el cuello, te mueres si trata. Aquí no llego.
Man, what a game this is. 8-5 now the score. And the tying run at the plate now in the form of Ramirez, the third baseman. Ramirez now with the 0-0. Bouncing to the plate there from Shaver. 1-0 the count. And now a 1-0 coming from Shaver. Checking both the runners here now to pick off play to first. Nothing ever going to come out of that. Like, it's not even anywhere near off the bag, really. Maybe about 2 steps off the bag, really. Not a lead whatsoever. 1-0, here it comes to Ramirez, and it bounces to the plate. Good sliding stop there from Nathan Wood. It's an important position here to keep the ball in front of you, no matter who you are out there. Of any of the 9 guys playing defense right now. Another pickoff play to first base there. Nothing ever coming of it. so the 2-0 line high and deep to left field. It is gone, and this game is tied. A home run from Ramirez, a 3-run homer, plating all 3 of the runs to tie this game. And we got a brand new ball game here at Mission College. And exactly what Mission ordered has showed up at their doorstep. A brand new ball game here in the bottom of the 8th inning. And now a chance to add to it. Here is Lamar. Oh, in there for a strike. And Alan Ramirez going deep for his 4th home run of the season. 0-1 in there for a strike, making the count now 0-2. Lamar. Gotta protect here. Here comes the 0-2. Line back up the middle, and it is off of Ethan Shaver. And he keeps it in front of him, throws it to first in time for the out. Now the concern is Ethan okay? As the inning is now over, so he'll have some time to kind of rest on that. As it hit him right, it looked like on the throwing hand potentially there. And that'll end the inning. And so the Saints get the job done here and tie this game in the bottom end of the 5th. We will head into the top end of the 6th. It is 8-8. Are you not entertained? We'll be back in 30 seconds to entertain you some more, fans.
Hey guys, it's me, Isabella Gomez, filling in for Smokey Bear because he's got more to say than just...
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Like, if you're outside and barbecue, don't let a hamburger distract you from fire safety. Make sure you aren't dumping your hot coals or ashes onto the ground because that could start a wildfire. So take wildfire prevention seriously, and let's save the world one day at a time. Juntos con Smokey Bear, podemos hacerlo. Go to smokeybear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
Well, fans, if I had to be given one word to describe this game, I would give it... You know, I really have to, like, sit back here and think about it. I'm the guy that's paid to find the words that nobody else can find, but I can't even find words myself to describe this game. How about I call that, huh? How about I use that as a way to describe this game? This game has been absolutely psychotic. How about that? That's the one word to describe it. Psychotic through 5 innings so far, and we got 4 more innings of this left to go here as Matthew Leinerman is in the box. He takes a pitch well inside there. 1-0 to start this next at-bat. It is Leinerman, Wood, and Lindbergh all due up. Leinerman is 1 for 2 on the afternoon. His 1-0 in there for a strike. One, here it comes. On the ground to short. And fielded, throwing to first in time there. A good dig out of the dirt there by Youngs for the first out of the inning. Here now is Nathan Wood.
Go, Wood!
As the 0-0 misses the zone there to Nathan Wood to make the count 1-0. The 1-0, Nathan Wood scurrying up to bunt, pulls it back, and it is a strike. So the 1-1 now. Coming home to Nathan Wood in there for a strike. 1-2. Nathan awaiting his 1-2 from Wood. Here it comes. Too high there to Nathan Wood, and he had to duck out of the way, otherwise that would have plucked him right upside the head potentially. Two, here it comes. Inside. Just missed the zone. Ooh. So a 3-2 count now. Here it comes. Outside, and he walked him. Nathan Wood servicing as the go-ahead run at first. And here now is Lindbergh. And coming out to the mound is whom I would believe to be the pitching coach of Mission College. And it is actually the head coach, and he's going to take the ball from Matthew Rowett. And so he will have pitched through 6 1/3, giving up a total of 8 hits and 8 runs. And we will be back in 30 seconds with the new pitcher after this break. You are listening to Ohlone College Baseball Action live from the Ohlone College Broadcasting YouTube channel. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Hey guys, it's me, Isabella Gomez, filling in for Smokey Bear because he's got more to say than just...
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Like, if you're outside enjoying a barbecue, don't let a hamburger distract you from fire safety. Make sure you aren't dumping your hot coals or ashes onto the ground because that could start a wildfire. So take wildfire prevention seriously and let's save the world one day at a time. Juntos con Smokey Bear, podemos hacerlo. Go to smokeybear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
All right, everybody, we got a new pitcher to tell you about. It is the left-handed pitcher, Will Nebus. And Nebus, this is going to be his 12th appearance on the season. He is 2-0 on the season with 1 save, 31 1/3 pitched, 21 hits, 11 runs, 10 earned runs, 11 walks, 35 stricken out. 10.05 Ks through 9, no home runs given up, and a 2.87 ERA. He is going to be tasked with getting the final 2 outs here of the top of the 6th, with a runner at first base being a dangerous base runner in Nathan Wood. Will Lindbergh up to hit. He checks swings. His 0-0 delivery there for a strike, and it was a called strike there on a fastball that was up and in on the left-handed hitting Will Lindbergh. Here comes a fastball now from the to the outside corner, missing the zone. 1-1. Lindbergh on the afternoon so far, 1 for 3 with 2 strikeouts. Struck out looking in his last opportunity. Here comes the 1-1. Way high and tight there. 2-1. 2-1, here it comes. On the ground to the right side and ranged over. No chance for two there, but Lamar will take the sure out of Lindbergh at first. And Wood will go to second here. There are two out in the inning. And so Mahi now has a chance to add to his RBI totals. And try to put the Renegades back in the lead here. Mahi, 0-0, fouled off to the right side, 0-1. Nebus now with the 0-1. Well outside, missing the zone 1-1. Mahi with this 1-1 now. Getting ready. Nathan Wood getting a bit of a lead as Mahi lines this one into center field. No, it is in the infield actually. Is short there for the pop out. And the final out of the inning. So the Renegades will strand a runner at second. We'll head into the bottom end of the sixth. It is 8-8 in favor of nobody. It's 8-8 tied. We'll be back in 30 seconds after this break.
Luke! 911, where's your emergency? Everyone's on their way. What happened? Your friend's not breathing. She's dead? Yes, please get my mom and dad. Oh my God!
All right, fans, and we got a new pitcher to tell you about here for the Renegades. As I'm trying to search for my stat sheets. I feel like I've been trying to search for stat sheets all afternoon so far. There we go. We got the right-hander Luke Giota to tell you about. It is going to be his 12th appearance on the season. He is 1-3 with 3 saves. 26 1/3 pitched with 25 hits, 14 runs, 10 earned runs, 11 walks, 28 strikeouts, a K-through 9 of 957, a homer, and a 3.42 ERA. And as I try to pull up his pitch repertoire, there it is. Fastball, changeup, curveball, and split. And Giota getting his last couple of tosses here. He is going to be facing Johnson, Payne, and Tapia. And a quick little nugget that I heard here earlier is that Johnson, the shortstop, coming back from injury, actually is the leadoff hitter for Mission. Normally is the leadoff hitter, but because he's been away for injury, they wanted to put him in the 9th spot today in his first game back from injury. And so far, it has been a great game from him. 2 base hits off of 2 opportunities, coming straight from the injury list. And that is exactly how you start. You know, that is exactly how you ideally want to come out of the injury list. You know, come out firing on all cylinders, and that's what he's done so far. 0-0 in there for a strike from Luke. And Luke, now at the 0-1, here it comes home. Fastball missing the zone there, 1-1. One now to Johnson, the shortstop. Targets it high and outside, and it goes low. Check swing and appeal to first. No. So it is 2-1. So now with the 2-1, here comes home. Swung on and missed there by Johnson. 2-2. Two now from Giota. Here it comes home. Fouled off to the left side. Eight to 8 the score. 10 hits for the Saints. An 8-run score and no errors. 8 hits for the Renegades, 1 error, and 8 runs scored. 2-2, here it comes home again. Well outside there, 3-2. And so now Luke with this 3-2. Here it comes. He kicks and he deals. It's a fastball grounded to the right side. Diving play from Lindbergh, but it is off of his glove.
The blind stands of a million pairs.
And so Johnson 3 for 3 this afternoon, coming back from injury. And here now is Payne. And he's got the go-ahead run at first base, servicing as Johnson here. And Giota now got his work cut out for him here. Here comes his 0-0. High and inside, missing the zone. 1-0. And so now with the 1-0, here it comes home. Breaking ball, missing the zone there. 2-0, and you have to be worried here with Johnson about the stolen base threat. Here it comes, high and off the glove of Nathan Wood, and it gets behind him there, 3-0. But more importantly, the tying run or the go-ahead run moves up 90 feet there.
Oh yeah.
And so Johnson now at third, and it is 3-0 to Payne. Payne, who is 1 for 2 on the afternoon with a walk. Here comes his 3-0. Bounces to the plate, and that's his second walk of the afternoon. So TC Fairfield is going to come out onto the mound and talk to his pitcher, Luke Giota. We're going to take a quick break here. You are listening to Ohlone College Baseball Action live on the Ohlone College Broadcasting YouTube channel.
Luke! 911, where is your emergency? Everyone's on their way. What happened? Your friend's not breathing. She's dead? Yes, please get my mom and dad. Oh my God!
And so now here is Tapia, the center fielder. He's got 2 runners on with none out. In a big spot here. Wants to try and come through for his team and put them in the lead once again. He's going to square up to bunt here, and Giota misses the zone. 1-0. So now the 1-0 to Tapia. Here it comes. He's going to swing away and foul it back to the screen. 1-1. And Luke takes time here to retie his shoe. And so now the 1-1. Tapia squaring the bunt here. Let's see if he pulls it back and swings last minute. No, he's going to try and bunt it the entire way. He pulls back, though, as that pitch was way inside and bounced to the plate. 2-1. So Tapia gets himself ahead in the count now. Giota now. 2-1. Big pitch here. Here it comes. Squaring up to bunt. And pulled back there by Tapia. And it's a called strike on the outside part of the plate. Great pitch there by Giota. Now Tapia is going to have to pull this one back, choke up a little bit, and probably swing away. And he does choke up a bit here. So he's looking for contact. Seems like a good idea indeed. 2-2, here it comes. Grounds it and bounces foul. Wong will be on deck and he'll be up next to hit. With none out, he will definitely come unless there's a very rare triple play. 2-2, here it comes from Giota. He checks the runner at second, now kicks and deals. Here it comes. Outside, missing the zone. 3-2. And so now Giota. Most important pitch of the game. 3-2, here it comes. Fastball grounded to the left side through the infield for a base hit. Here comes Johnson around home. The throw home is not in time. He rounds third and scores. And it is 9-8. Mission.
I love it though. Put your hands to the constellations. The way you look should be a sin. You my sensation. I know I'm preaching to the congregation.
So Tapia's first hit of the afternoon scores the go-ahead run, and now Wong, the left fielder, coming to hit. And the infield is going to have a conference here and start talking to each other. We've had a total of 3 lead changes in this game already.
She put it on her makeup. She casually alone. Text message breakups. The casualty of tour. How she don't wake up and that love me no more.
Here comes the home plate umpire now to break up the infield conference at the plate. The bullpen for the Renegades busy. Looks like I see Ray Hernandez. Not sure who else is in there. But they are warming up in a hurry here. Here now is the left fielder, Wong. He is the right-handed hitter as he takes for a first pitch strike there on the 0-0 delivery from Giota.
Let's go, Luke!
And so Giota now. 0-1, here it comes home. Breaking ball that has popped up, and it is in shallow center field. Leiterman diving all the way over to make the play. Diving? No, running. What kind? Are we swimming? Are we playing this underwater or something? What in the world am I saying here? Diving his way over. Goodness. Stevie did dive. I don't know why he's continuing to dive. He's been doing that all game. And so that is a huge first out of the inning, though, nonetheless. Here now is the DH Doby, who is 1 for 3 on the afternoon. Reached on a fielder's choice and scored. He was one of 3 runs that scored from a Ramirez 3-run homer. The 0-0 bounces to the plate from Doby, or from Giota to Doby. I wonder if Doby turned around and kind of winked over here when I said he was 1 of 3 runs to score from the Ramirez home run, because he turned around and smiled right when that happened. Hey, it's their house. That's all I got to say. 1-0, fouled off to the left side. And it's been a fun game, too. These two teams just really bringing the energy, bringing the intensity. This is exactly what you want from 2 of the best teams in the league, is these two teams just go after each other and just flex their muscles all afternoon long, and that's what they both have been doing so far. Here comes the 1-1 now from Giota. He kicks and he deals. Fastball in there for a strike. 1-2 the count. On deck is Stelling, who is 2 for 3 on the afternoon, and they would love to have an opportunity to have him come to the plate. Doby would love to try and keep the line moving here. Here comes the 1-2. Fouled off to the right side. 1-2. Giota now. 1-2. Trying to find a way here. 1-2. Here it comes home. He kicks, he deals. It bounces to the plate. Nathan Wood keeping it in front of him there. And a good stop by him. And this is a crucial moment in the game where 90 feet can definitely kill you if you're the Renegades. I mean, every single run as we approach the 9th inning here becoming more and more crucial. And every single base that you obtain becoming even more and more crucial as well. 2-2 now from Giota to Doby. Here it comes. Fouled off again, and Doby staying alive here and hacking away. So here comes the 2-2. Line into right center field. That's going to get down for extra bases. 1 run is going to score. Doby rounding first. The ball hasn't been fielded. A 2nd run coming around. Tapia scores. Doby goes to 3rd. It's a 2 RBI triple clearing the bases. This is the inning that the Saints wanted right here. Here now is Stelling. And Stelling, who is 2 for 3 on the afternoon, takes inside. 1-0 the count now. A 1-0 fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. And now Stelling. 1-1. Here it comes home. Bounces to the plate, 2-1. And so now with the 2-1, Giota breaking ball, missing the zone there. 3-1 now the count. And so now the 3-1. Fastball swung on and missed there. 3-2. Now Stelling, 3-2 count. Here it comes home from Giota. Fastball bounces to the plate, and so he will take first base. And Giota struggling coming out of the bullpen here, and now he is going to face first baseman Ungst, the left-handed hitter. As Nathan Wood gives the sign to Giota. Eleven to 8 the score here. And here we go. Giota, fastball, fouled back to the screen, 0-1. So the 0-1, here it comes home. Breaking ball in there for a strike, 0-2. Luke Giota now with his 0-2. Here it comes home. Fastball high. Missing the zone, a 1-2. Now 1-2 the count. Luke kicks and deals. Fastball, check swung, and went around. Strike 3. So there are 2 out in the inning, but here now is Ramirez, who hit the game-tying 3-run shot, and now the Saints lead by 3 here. Ramirez is yet to be retired so far in this game. He hit a double, was hit by a pitch, and hit a home run. And this 1-0 bounces to the plate, gets away from Nathan Wood. Breaking off the bag there was Stelling, and he was diving into second. Wood fielded it very quickly, threw it to second, and got him. Unbelievable there by Nathan Wood, and the Renegades somehow find a way to end the inning. But not before 3 runs are scored by the Saints, and the Renegades trail by 3 with 9 outs remaining in this game for them. We'll head into the top of the 7th, 11-8.
Hey guys, Isabella Gomez filling in for Smokey Bear because he's got more to say than just...
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Like, if you're outside enjoying a barbecue, don't let a hamburger distract you from fire safety. Make sure you aren't dumping your hot coals or ashes onto the ground because that could start a wildfire. So take wildfire prevention seriously and let's save the world one day at a time. Juntos con Smokey Bear, podemos hacerlo. Go to smokeybear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
And so for the Renegades, they have their 3, 4, and 5 hitters all due up here, and this is the most important inning so far of the game. If you are Ohlone College, right now, you need runs. You need something after giving up a ton. And so Jackson Nystrom is going to come to the plate and try to get the Renegades started here in the top of the 7th inning. Still pitching out there for Mission is Will Nimbus. Nimbus starts with the first pitch fastball in there for a strike, 0-1. Nystrom, 0-1, here it comes. Line to the right side, and it is going to get down for a base hit. It short hops over the right fielder's head. Stelling the second time a ball has gotten past him. Nystrom rounds second, goes to third. It's a base hit and a right field error, resulting in 180 feet for the Renegades. I'm going to mark that as a single and an error. So here now is Ethan Liao. And he would love to have, or to try and get Nystrom in and keep the line moving here. Oh, here it comes. Swung on and missed there, and he's not trying to waste any time. He foul tipped it into the glove of Payne. Oh, 1, here it comes. Kind of bounces to the plate there, and a good stop there by Payne. 1-1. Well, it didn't even look like a stop because he fielded it. Here comes the 1-1. Fouled off to the right side. 1-2. Stevie Hom on deck for the Renegades. 1 for 3 this afternoon. And for Liao, has yet to get a hit. And he swings and misses there at his 1-2. And a drop third strike, a throwback to first there by Payne. In time for the first out of the inning. Here now is Stevie Hom. On deck is Nino Voltaggio. Stevie, gotta try and get on base here and try and score a run. 0-0, missing the zone there, way high and outside. 1-0 the count. Stevie now with his 1-0. Here it comes home. Line into right center field, deep. The right fielder going back. It is past him. And Stevie rounding second, heading to third. He is going to dive. He's safe. Another triple for the Renegades.
Tell me who got that. I got it.
And the tying run coming to the plate now in the form of Nino Voltaggio with Stevie Hom at third. That's my cover athlete right there, folks. Great day to put Stevie Hom on the cover of our graphics today. As Nino Voltaggio takes a fastball well outside. Gets him ahead in the count now. Not Q and 1-0. Oh my goodness. Here comes the 1-0 now.
No.
Outside, in there for a strike.
It's off the block.
One now, here it comes home. Voltaggio swings and misses there at a breaking ball, and that was nasty there from the left hand of Nibus.
Come on, Nino, do a job.
1-2 now.
Good kid, find a way.
Voltaggio trying to find a way here. 1-2, here it comes. Sheck swings and fouls it off to the right side. Voltaggio staying alive. Nick Parker on the on-deck circle for the Renegades. He's 1 for 2 with a double. Voltaggio also 1 for 2 with a double. It'd be a perfect time to have another extra base hit here. 1-2, here it comes. Outside on the fastball. And no is the call. 2-2. Voltaggio, 2-2, outside, missing the zone, 3-2. Three-two now to Voltaggio. Here it comes. Fastball, and it was inside and low. Strike 3 called. Voltaggio did not like the call. He thought he had ball 4 there.
Park! Let's go, Park! Park, you're as clutch as you want to be right here. You're as clutch as you want to be. Let's go, babe.
And so now with 2 out,
Come on, Nick.
here's Nick Parker. Parker swings and misses there. Count now 0-1. Parker with no homers on the season would be the perfect opportunity for his first one right here. No better time than now. Swings and misses there at his 0-1 delivery, 0-2. Leiterman on deck.
Let's go, Park.
Leiterman would love to have a chance to come up to hit here in this inning. 0-2, here it comes. Well outside there, 1-2. Way to keep the bat on your shoulders there if you're Nick Parker.
Right here, Nick.
Now the 1-2, here it comes. Outside again and elevated this time, 2-2. Leiterman 1 for 3 this afternoon with a double, and so is Parker. 2-2 coming home. Here it comes. Swung on and missed by Parker, and he is tagged on the drop third strike, and that'll end the inning. The Renegades cut a third of the way into the lead for the Saints. They now lead by 2 by a score of 11-9. We'll be back in 30 seconds after this break.
I tell my son, I love you every single day. Now, my dad has never said that to me. Not because he doesn't love me, but because culturally it wasn't comfortable for him. Now that he's a grandfather, he says, I love you to my son every time he sees him. My advice to all the fathers out there, forget the cultural restrictions. They grow up way too fast for you to waste even a single precious moment.
All right, fans, and we are back here on the Ohlone College Broadcasting YouTube channel. I'm Armando Galan. You are listening to Ohlone College Baseball Action live on the Ohlone College Broadcasting YouTube channel. Whew, it has been an absolutely amazing game so far. 2 hours, 25 minutes, and, well, 2 hours, 26 minutes exactly now as I'm speaking. And we have had ourselves one heck of a game here on the Santa Clara campus of Mission College. Hitting now is Ramirez. And still pitching is Luke Giota. He misses his delivery, and his 1-0 gets fouled off to the right side. Giota had some difficulties in his first inning of work, getting a second inning here. 1-1 in there for a strike. 1-2. Now the 1-2 to Ramirez. Here it comes. High and outside, missing the zone. 2-2. Here comes the 2-2 home now to Giota. Swung on and missed there for the first out of the inning. And the first time that Ramirez has been sat down in this game. And now coming up to hit with Emmett Finney's walk-up song is Lamar. And Lamar grounds this one to the left side. Parker has it, throws it to first in time for the out. And so far, so good for the Renegades. 2 out here in the inning. Here now is Johnson. 3 for 3 this afternoon. He is also yet to be retired. In his first game since coming back from injury. Fastball in there for a strike. 0-1. And I mean, you know what? I was never gifted with the talent to swing the bat very good. And some of the guys on the baseball team found that out yesterday when I was taking swings in the batting cage with them. 0-1 in there for a strike. 0-2. I mean, if I would love to, have an injury and come back and be 100% and just put together one of the best games that I could put together from coming back from injury, as the 0-2 is missed 1-2. And so for Johnson, I mean, that's just my way of trying to tip my cap to him. It's not easy coming back from injury, putting together a game, as his 1-2 has popped up to left field, and making the play over there in left field is Nystrom for the final out of the inning. And so we will head into the top end of the 8th. Scores 11-9, Saints.
I tell my son, I love you every single day.
I love you.
Now, my dad has never said that to me. Not because he doesn't love me, but because culturally it wasn't comfortable for him. Now that he's a grandfather, he says, I love you to my son every time he sees him. My advice to all the fathers out there, forget the cultural restrictions. They grow up way too fast for you to waste even a single precious moment.
And so, interesting development here, folks. I did not see the extent of what happened, but an official warning has been issued to Coach Curran from the home plate umpire. I don't know. They were having a discussion, but I'm not sure what happened. Sorry, folks, I just muted my microphone to yell at Matthew to get us started. Hope somebody laughed at that at least. All right, as Leiderman stands into the box, the right side batter's box, Will Nimbus is still pitching, and he has done himself a fantastic job so far, only giving up 1 hit. Oh, goodness. Stop it with this wind already, huh? Leiterman. Standing in the box, he's 1 for 3 today with a double on the ledger so far. His 0-0 outside for a ball. It's going to be him, Wood, and Lindbergh all due up here. The 1-0 home. Here it comes. Leiterman fouls this one off to the right side. 1-1. And the Renegades without Cameron Calvillo and Kyle Olympia this afternoon. Doing a great job with those injuries.
Good take, out boy.
As the 1-1 taken on the outside corner, 2-1. Leiterman trying to get the Renegades started here like he did in the 3rd inning. 2-1, here it comes. Fastball in there for a strike, and that one looked like a good pitch to try and maybe take a swing at. Leiterman kept the bat on his shoulders. He's looking for something specific.
Oh, let it.
2-2, here it comes. Fastball grounded to the right side, fielded over there at short by Johnson and throwing to first in time for the out. So that'll be the first out of the inning. Here now is Nathan Wood. Nathan Wood now taken inside for a strike there from Nimbus. Sorry, Nimbus. Nimbus now. 0-1, well inside there. Nathan Wood ducking away from that one. It's not something he wants to wear. Not a fastball up and in like that. So 1-1 now. The outfield playing pretty deep. Here comes the 1-1. And it's a late bunt attempt there from Nathan Wood. And it's called foul. It was a good bunt down the 3rd baseline, but it is called foul. Oh, and that probably would have gotten Nathan aboard, as nobody was prepared for that. Good break here for the Saints and for Nathan Wood. Now I got to try and find another way aboard. And here we go. 1-2. Fastball, strike 3 called. And so here now is Will Lindbergh. Renegades, top of the order, back up here. 1 for 3 is Lindbergh so far, as he takes a pitch, bounces to the plate, 1-0. Here it comes, fastball on the outside corner, missing the zone, 2-1. Lindbergh trying to find a way aboard here to extend this inning by any means necessary. Action going on in the Saints bullpen. 2-1 in there for a strike. 2 pitchers warming up in the Ohlone bullpen. Here comes the 2-1. Line in the center field. The center fielder arranging all the way back, and it is over his head. The 3rd fly ball that gets past the outfielder. And Lindbergh rounds second, heads to 3rd. It's another triple for the Renegades. They just keep finding ways to get hits.
On my head. Mahi, let's go, baby. Let's go.
And Mahi here has an opportunity now, servicing as a potential tying run. with a runner at third. 0-0.
Let's get Jacks up there, Mahi.
Way
Come on,
outside and high. 1-0. And Mahi would love to put the swing together that gets the Renegades all the way back in this game. Line drive to the right side. Jumping play there by Unks to make the final out. Oh my goodness. If he does not have that first baseman frame, that play does not happen, folks. But what a play there by him to end the inning and end a potential rally there for the Renegades. A tough break for Mahi. We'll head into the bottom end of the 8th. 11-9 the score.
Hey guys, it's Isabella Gomez filling in for Smokey Bear because he's got more to say than just...
Only you can prevent wildfires.
Like, if you're outside enjoying a barbecue, don't let a hamburger distract you from fire safety. Make sure you aren't dumping your hot coals or ashes onto the ground because that could start a wildfire. So take wildfire prevention seriously and let's save the world one day at a time. Juntos con Smokey Bear, podemos hacerlo. Go to smokeybear.com to learn more about wildfire prevention.
And so the Saints having their 1, 2, 3 hitters all due up. Here is Payne for his 4th at bat of the game. He has walked twice. He has hit a double and lined out to short, or no, lined out to third. Giada. Oh, in there for a strike. After struggling in his first inning of work, put together a really good inning in the bottom end of the 7th, and Payne lines this one to the left side for a base hit. He's going to round first and head to second for a double. It is a leadoff double for Payne, who has had himself a very, very good game today. He will end his day 2 for 3. That's his last at-bat, 2 for 3 with 2 walks and scoring twice in this game. And here now is Tapia, who has had trouble in center field today, but has put together a pretty good offensive performance. A hit in 4 tries, but he scored, and that's the most important part. As this is a bunt, and it's caught on a diving play there by Giada. Throwback to second, can't quite get him, but he makes the diving play there on the bunt, and no productive out there for the Saints. No runners moved up, nothing, unproductive. Huge play by Giada. So here now is Wong. And Giada now. 0-0 in there for a strike. And so now with the 0-1, Giada kicking and dealing. Here comes fastball, bounce to the left side. Parker has it, throws it to first in time for the out, and there are now 2 out. Payne does move up to third here, and that's a very important insurance run there for the Saints that they would love to try and have an opportunity to score. And here now is Dobie to try and score him. Dobie, the DH, reached on a fielder's choice and got 2 hits in this game. Struck out once, but he scored an RBI as well and has scored once in this game himself. Is 0-0, missing the zone, 1-0. Now Giada, the 1-0 home. Fastball in there for a strike. One, here it comes. Breaking ball, missing the zone, 2-1. The count now. Giada trying to find a way to get out of this inning and let the Renegades hit. Line drive to left, and it is fouled. That was down the line, and no chance for Nystrom to go cover that all the way over there as he's playing super far off the line. Two, here it comes. Fastball high and outside, 3-2. On deck is Stelling. The right fielder. Here comes your 3-2 home. Popped up and fouled. Trying to make sure it doesn't land on top of me. And so the count now 3-2 again here. The second 3-2 this at bat. Giada trying to find a way here to end this inning. 3-2 coming home to Dobie. Here it comes. Fastball fouled off to the left side.
Keep fighting.
Giada now. 3-2 again. Dobie standing in the box, getting ready. Here it comes. Grounded to the left side, and guess what? It's fouled. Giada now 3-2 again. The fourth 3-2, high and tight. It misses the zone, and Dobie is going to walk. Here now is Stelling. He is 2 for 3 on the afternoon with a walk, and he has scored once in this game. The 0-0, here it comes. Fastball line to the left side. Parker has it, throws it to first in time for the final out of the inning. And so the Renegades, 3 outs remaining in this game and 2 to tie. We will head into the top of the 9th, 11-9. We'll be back in 30 seconds after this break. You are listening to Ohlone College men's baseball action live on the Ohlone College Broadcasting YouTube channel.
Jordan knows he shouldn't eat this entire bowl of nachos, but tonight he's earned that right because a few hours ago in the middle of happy hour, he recognized a sign. Not from the gods or a bolt of lightning, but from a double heart, a kissy face, and a fourth ha in ha ha ha. That's when Jordan knew he was buzzed. So when it was time to go, he got a ride home instead of driving. Be a legend like Jordan. Recognize your buzzed warning signs and get a ride home. Buzz driving is drunk driving.
And here we are, folks. We are in the 9th. This is the situation. 2 to tie and 3 outs to end it. Renegades need 2 to tie, and the Saints need to record 3 outs to end this game. Nystrom, Algarin, and Hom all due up. Nebus is going to be pitching here in this top end of the 9th inning, and he will be tasked with getting the final 3 outs of this game. There are a couple of guys warming up here in the Saints bullpen as Nystrom steps in the box, and he takes 0-0 in there for a strike. Wow. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Nystrom swings and misses there, 0-2. Oh, 2, here it comes. Bouncing to the plate, 1-2 the count now. Nystrom so far today, 2 for 3 with a home run and a hit resulting in a 2-base error, and he came around to score. 1-2, here it comes. Bouncing to the plate, 2-2.
Here we go, it's so hard.
2-2, here it comes to Jackson Nystrom from Nimbus. On the ground, and Nystrom running hard down the line. It's a 4-3 ground now. First out of the inning.
Let's go, Al!
And here now is Josh Algarin getting his first opportunity in this game. And Josh Algarin batting at .369 with a homer and 14 driven in. And he is going to be asked to get aboard for Stevie Hom behind him. Renegades want Stevie Hom to come up servicing as the tying run in this situation. 0-0, here it comes. It's a fastball in the outside corner. Called for a strike, 0-1 the count. 0-1, here it comes. Fastball bouncing to the plate, 1-1 the count now. Algarin. Awaiting his 1-1. Here it comes. Bounce to the left side, and the third baseman has it. Josh running hard down the line. He is out. Bang, bang play there. It looks like the right call was made. A 5-3 ground out, and the last chance for the Renegades here. Down to their final out. Here is Stevie Hom. With Jaden Eric Hockey on deck in place for Nino Voltaggio. Stevie takes on the outside corner, missing the zone, 1-0. The 1-0, here it comes. Line high, but in the park to left center. And that'll do it. And so the Renegades, despite a valiant effort, have fallen to the Mission College Saints by a score of 11-9. And folks, I mean, this game lived up to all the hype that it was talked about. There was, a lot of excitement surrounding this game. That it was going to be a really good offensive game, that both of these teams were going to be it was going to be a tightly contested game, and it was the entire way through these 51 total outs in this game. And unfortunately, the Renegades will fall short in this game. And that'll do it, folks. I'd like to thank you all so much for joining us here on the Ohlone College Broadcasting YouTube channel. I've been Armando Galan. We'll be back on Thursday for Game 2 between the Saints and the Renegades. Saints win Game 1, 11-9. Thank you all so much for listening. Have a great night, and we'll see you again very soon.